Okay, let's do part 2 on the sewer line lateral inspection exterior side. So we're going to enter from the front of the property. We're going to enter the rear, the clean out that's closest to the property, which long sweeps out toward the curb. So let's enter down into that. All right, and then let's zero this out. So we only are looking at the lateral portion of this. And let's see what this clean out looks like. Clean out actually looks pretty good. It's not uncommon for these cast iron clean outs to look good. They're not getting a lot of water wear. Yeah, that looks good. Let's see if I can get this to go into the line. Okay, so let's have a look at this. So I enter the line, it's cast iron, and it's kind of the same, let me get this from you. It's kind of the same situation. This is more common. This is a lot more common where you're seeing a crack right here, right? But the crack is closer to, where most of the water travels. That other crack was kind of riding up high, which is a little different, which just meant the wall integrity is collapsing. But this has a crack right at the beginning. Let's see from where. Yeah, literally almost right at the beginning. So basically at about 1.5 feet to, oh, that cleared. Yeah, so about 1 foot is all right there. 1 foot, a little bit of a crack. I don't think I saw dirt. Yeah, I do. This actually lifted, this fell down, and you can see dirt right here and dirt right here. So, yeah, so what happens on this is basically, to give you an idea why that looks like that, is this cracks, this creates pressure down, and when there's pressure down right here, this looks like it lifts up because this is pushing down here. So it's kind of weird how that happens, but that's cast iron, is you're going to have hard and soft spots on that cast iron. And up here it's going to be a lot thicker, and here it's very thin, so it's just kind of pushing down, lifting that up. So let's continue and see what we have. Oh yeah, on this side too. So you can see this isn't as bad. This is just kind of starting here. Yeah, some of that's caused by the same thing, because here and here. So this line is kind of pushing down from the top, and then causing a little bit of integrity issues here. So let's see. Let's keep going on this and see what else we have here. You can see right here, this kind of looks like it shouldn't be like this, where there's a ridge right here, but it's pretty normal because it's just water erosion, over time. This is going to create a little bit of a belly in here. So let's see. Yeah, and then you see that same pressure down, erosion, thinning here, kind of causes that to start giving. Yeah, you have that quite a few times in various sections. This is a complete line separation right here, because you can see the thickness of this is the thickness of the pipe. So this has lifted and left the pipe right here. So at 4.5 feet, it's starting to happen on this side too. That basically is all separated right there. Yep, still. It just thinned out so much over time that this lifted away from the other portion of the pipe. So let's say to 7 feet. So say 3 feet, a 3-foot run right there. That's lifted. Now we come to 22. The joints are in good shape. It's amazing that the joints are in good shape because the pipe is a little bit of an integrity thing. Yeah, the joints are in good shape. Usually it's not the case either. Usually the joints are surrendering to the whole thing. This is starting to this happened here too. And we're 10 feet in. Yeah, same situation. 10 feet. And then it clears at the connection, turns the corner. Crazy thing is the joint's in good shape. Yeah, the joint's in good shape. This is a little more common right here. This is a separation too. And the problem with the separation is that it's going to it's just all the solids are going to catch on that. It's just going to keep causing backups. And yet there's a little bit of a sanitary issue because that's going into the dirt. So now we're at 17 feet. All is the same thing. Yeah, a little bit worse here. This is in the dirt. Same thing. This looks like a drop. Let's see if we have. Yeah, this is a 22, maybe a 45. Connection looks pretty good though. Turns the corner into the drop. Yeah. This is more what I would have expected on the other connections where this connection collapsed in. This is probably where all the problems are happening, most of them, because you can see pipe split, and anything that comes down this drop is going to catch right here. So at 22 feet, let's say 21.5, there's a drop, and then the integrity of this connection is giving. So let's continue down through that and see. And then right here you can see this lifts. This lifts. So right there's an issue with that drop connection.
But it's been doing this in the past weekend, 4 or 5 days, so yeah, it's pretty good having.
Alright, and then there's a long sweep here, 22 degrees. That sweep connection looks good.
I won't be able to give you an estimate, but I can set up with my supervisor if I'm
Yeah, this actually doesn't look too bad right here.
Okay.
There's a little bit of
check its availability and everything.
Okay.
there's a little bit of a collapse in.
Yes. Okay.
The hole shrinks a little bit right here, but the base looks clean. Let's see. The this is kind of what happens. See how these solids, this kind of stuff, tissue and stuff, gets hung up and then doesn't let other stuff pass. And then this right here is exposing dirt because the pipe, all of this is the actual pipe that's supposed to be connected to this. But the pressure of this down, again, makes this curl up and break. Water will flow. It's a little bit of a sanitary thing right here. But the problem is that solids get hung up on this constantly, hung up, and then you have a backup. That's the problem. Solids meaning like tissue, things like that. And then let's see. And then we move to the green, which is the city tap. So this connection looks good. And then the city tap is at 29 feet. And that concludes the exterior line test and inspection from the exterior clean out to the city tap.